Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video I'm going to be going over the essential technology, gadgets and toys that I have to live in van life full time. So let's get on to it, shall we? Right, so I want to break this down into sections. So let's start off with the essentials. The power. Now on my roof I've got three 160 watt panels, rigid solar panels, which comes into a Victron system. So MPPT charge controller, got an actual Victron charger. So if I go onto campsites, it gives me a 20 amp charge, and I've got a 30 amp DC to DC, battery to battery charger. I've then got a 2500 watt pure sine wave inverter, and all that power runs into my EcoTree batteries, and I've got two 100 amp hour batteries, and they are a lifesaver. Since I've gone to lithium and I've gone to EcoTree, I've not had battery anxiety at all, and they are amazing. I've done a whole video about when I had the install, so I'll put that up here, so you can go check it out if you want to have a look. But they are a lifesaver, a godsend. They really are. I love them. Now let's crack on with the internet and how I get my internet in the van. Because I have a CCTV system, I've got Alexa's. I said S on the end because it didn't then start. I've then got other bits and bobs that I want to be able to leave in and connect it to the net. So I was running one of these Huawei routers, SIM card, that they take SIM cards. I was running them for a while until about a month ago, but I've recently just upgraded to the Netgear M1 Nighthawk, which I'll be the first to say it's not cheap. It's like 220 quid, 240 quid, but boy does it work. It really does. Because I'm now trying to work with an editor, I have to upload my footage to that editor, so I really need the best speeds possible. And along with this, I've got an antenna which allows me to then plug into the bottom of this and gives me a really good upload. The download I'm not so worried about because I've got good download speeds on my phone and I can always hotspot from that. Don't get me wrong, they are great, but I can get good speeds from download anywhere. It's the upload I really want. So if you are a YouTuber or a remote worker and you need good upload speeds, then I would really recommend checking out the Netgear M1 Nighthawk. I've got EE on my mobile and I've got EE on my data contract on here. I think it's like 200 gig I get for like 20 quid a month or something. I've then got an unlimited plan on my phone, which I could then send data over if I really needed to, but I don't use too much, to be fair. I do max it out, but I don't really need any more than the 200 gig or whatever I can get on my phone. I have got other SIM cards in the cupboard, so all the other providers. So if I'm out, say for instance in the middle of nowhere and EE is really not working, which I haven't really found that much, I could pop another one in, pop a tenner on it, and then I've got internet for the night or for the couple of days that I'm in that area. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video where you're going to have a chance to win your own brand new EcoFlow River. Right, now let's have a look at entertainment. Now I will start because people, as soon as you say entertainment, people are thinking TV. Now I have got an Avtech TV on the wall, which I do not recommend. I do not use. It sits there because there's no point in selling it. It's not worth anything, and it's on the wall and it's wired into my PlayStation. I will probably, again, the PlayStation is entertainment as well. So the PlayStation and the Avtech TV, they sit there. I've probably used them once in the last 6 months, so I can't recommend getting a TV. What I watch all my stuff on TV wise and streaming wise is I've got a Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. So it's a big old screen, as you can see, the size of my head. So I use that to watch all the streaming services. I've got all the streaming services, but then I also have a iPad. I think it's an iPad 5th version. It's like not the M1 one. It's the one down, I think. I don't know. It's one of the latest iPads. I mainly got it because I wanted to do some video editing, and because I'm running on a MacBook Pro and an iPhone, it is seamless. If I was to pick between the two, what would I go for? For pure entertainment uses, I would go for the Samsung because It's more flexible, you can watch more things without it being locked, if you catch my drift. All the streaming services work on both, so there's pretty much nothing I can't watch. And I usually have them at my desk, so when I'm eating my dinner or if I'm sitting on the sofa, I have them on my lap. I just really don't see the need for my TV anymore. These are just, and they come in the truck with me, they go here, there and everywhere. Along with the entertainment, I've got an Alexa, and then I've got my phone. Now she's going to try and talk to me. And to go along with the MacBook and the iPhone and the iPad, I do have AirPods. The AirPods 2, I'm pretty sure they are. And again, they're seamless. Apple stuff, however much you love it or hate it, and how much you hate the prices and things, which they are quite expensive, I'm not going to lie about that. It's just a system that really works. So yeah, entertainment wise, it's pretty simple. Tablet, my phone, the Alexa and my MacBook, and I would not change any of them because they are absolutely amazing. I love them. Any of them broke tomorrow, I would replace them straight away. Now let's get on to YouTube, what I use to film all my videos and do all my photos and whatever else I do. I've already said I've got a MacBook Pro. I think it's 2019, 2020. It's fast. It's not the M1, but it's fast enough for me. It's, yeah, does everything. When I do edit it, because I'm now working with an editor, but when I do edit, I edit on Final Cut Pro, which I find very easy to use, and it just works for me. I'm currently filming on a ZV-1, which is a brilliant camera. Which, yeah, I can't fault it enough. I use it for my vlogging. I use it now on a tripod to do this filming. It really does work well. It's got great color science. It's got great autofocus, and yeah, I've had it for a while and I really like it. To pair it with that, I use the Rode Wireless Go 2s. So you get two mics and you get the receiver, and these are an absolute lifesaver. So I can do interviews with people, which is great. I can put them on myself and walk around the shows, and I know I'm getting my voice perfect. And you can also use them for sound effects. You can put them here, put them there, put wherever you want. They are really worth their money, to be fair. Other cameras I use, I've got an Osmo Action, which I use for like driving shots and for just putting here, there and everywhere. I sometimes stick it to the side of the van or the windscreen, some wheel shots or some driving shots, or time lapses, things like that. And then got the Osmo Pocket 2, which is a really good little camera. As you can see, it's got its own gimbal, so it's very stable. It's got a wide angle lens. This is the creator kit, so it comes with an extra long handle and a mic as well, so I can mic myself and I could vlog with this, no problem. It's 4K, it films slow-mo, it films at 50 frames a second in 4K, so I predominantly do a lot of my B-roll with this, because it can be slowed down and buttery smooth, and yeah, it just looks really good on camera. I have got a drone, which is a DJI Mavic Air, but I will be honest, lately I don't think I've got it out in the last 6 to 8 months. It's a bit sneaky, but there's usually one person at these events or something, like when we're out, and one person will film and it's like, can we have the footage? Because then there isn't like 30 drones in the air. I am looking at getting the Mavic Mini 3 because that looks like an awesome little drone, under 250 grams, but I haven't got it yet, so I can't really comment on it. I can't say yeah, it's great or not, but it does look pretty good. So that's all my tech for vlogging and for the YouTube. Now, cooking, my favourite part. Well, the food's the favourite part. Cooking's, yeah, I quite like cooking. I'm alright cooking. So one of the best gadgets I've got in the kitchen is, especially in summer, is the ice maker. When I bought it, it was about 100 quid. I think they've gone up a bit to about 120, 140 quid. But they make ice cubes every 6 to 9 minutes, and I think it makes like 12 ice cubes every time. And I'm turning it on in the morning, fill up an ice box, fill up a little sandwich bag, put it in the freezer, and then I've got ice all day, especially in the summer where it's running all day. That is invaluable, because I then put it in my ice box with all my drinks, so it keeps all my drinks cold. I haven't got to clog up my fridge with all my drinks. And people look at me and they're like, really? You've got an ice maker? What is going on? Actual cooking wise, I've now got an air fryer, a Corsi course, the air fryer. Absolutely game changer. I put anything and everything in there, and I've done quite a lot of stuff with. I've boiled eggs in the air fryer. I do my bacon. I've done little pizzas. It's really good. And in the summer, I mean, I probably won't use it so much in the winter. I'll grant you that. But in the summer, I've got so much electricity and so much solar and power I can use. It just seems stupid not to use all that power. It's such a waste. I've got such a system that can use it all. I might as well, use free energy. And along with that free energy, I've now got a induction hob. Again, they're instant heat. Just like that, as soon as you turn it on. Mine's really good because you can pick between the watts or the temperature, so you can choose what you want, how hot you want it or what you want to use. In winter, I'll probably go back to using the cooker top and the gas and the oven and the grill, but at the moment I'm saving on gas. It's not a problem, and I'm just running all that on the electricity, on the solar system. Now, I can't do a technology video without mentioning power banks. I'm lucky enough to work with EcoFlow, so I do get to test a lot of their products. I just got back on a Germany trip where they just unveiled their big power kit, which is amazing. And if you haven't seen that video, it's a really good video, so you go check that out after this. They start from this size, the EcoFlow Mini, which is absolutely amazing. I love this one. I use this one each and every day. It's always by my desk. I can put my phone on the top because it has charging plate. The thing I love about the EcoFlow so much, the two things I love, to be fair, is the rapid charging speeds. They all charge between to 80% within an hour, and they all come with a 100-watt USB Type-C PD port, so I can just plug my MacBook straight into it. So you've got these ones. I mean, this one goes to 300 watts, and then you've got the next one up, which is the River, which I'm giving away at the end of this video, so stick around. Then you've got like the River Pro. This comes with a fast charge port, a PD port, and two of the 240 sockets. And this thing will go to 600 watts, but it will peak higher because you can put them on the app, which is amazing. You can turn ports on and off from the app. This here will run the induction hob, so I can take it outside. I can run the induction hob on it because I can set the wattage on my induction hob. And if you wanted more power, you go into I'm trying to lift these up. Then you go into a Delta, which has got a lot more power and a lot more sockets. They can run proper appliances on these. I mean, this one here will peak out is 2,100 watts, so this will run my air fryer, because my air fryer is only 1,500 watts. It will run my air fryer, it will run my ice maker, and it will run the induction hob. These are all good if you're not a permanent fixture. If you're going away on a few trips a year, maybe 2-3 weeks at a time, but you're not doing a permanent system, because if you were doing a permanent system, if you're going to live in the vehicle, I would say go to EcoTree and go get a permanent system with your lithium batteries and your big solar system set up. That's the way I would do it. But if you're not permanent or you want extra batteries, then these are a great way to have flexibility and portability. Now, if you want the beast, then you're going to want something like this one, which is the Delta Max. As you can see, it's got 4 240 sockets. Then you spin around and you've got 2 PD ports, 4 USB sockets, 2 a fast charge, and this thing is an absolute beast. Now, they're not for everyone, and like I say, if you're going to be full-time, I would recommend a permanent system. If you've got a permanent system and you just want a bit more so you can be outside a little bit or take it with you here, there and everywhere, then yeah, maybe one of these is for you. That will run pretty much anything in here. I haven't got nothing it can't run in here. Most of these will even charge the motorhome. If you plug a socket into them and plug them into the side of the motorhome, they will recharge your motorhome. They're not for everyone, and I'm not trying to hard sell anyone, but a lot of people do use them and love them because you can use them in so many different ways and shapes and forms. They do also have a range of solar panels. I will admit, I do not like the way their panels, EcoFlow's panels, stand up. I said it, I do not like the way their panels stand up. Other companies out there have got better systems and they're much more stable. The EcoFlow panels do not stand up that well, but they perform well. So it's catch-22. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, but yeah, they can improve that. They definitely can improve that. I couldn't do a technology video and not talk about solar generators and power banks and EcoFlow, because they're top of the game at the moment, and this is a technology video and I use these and I test them and I show people them, and yeah, couldn't do the video justice if I didn't talk about it. Now it comes down to like miscellaneous items and the odds and sods and bits and bobs. Now I've got a little list of things. So like my Hoover is a Dyson Animal Hoover. I think it's like a V7. I'm way behind like compared to what's out now, but it does me. I've not got exactly a lot of floor space, so I still use my Dyson Animal. I've got some cordless Phillips clippers when I do my own hair, but lately I've been trying to look a bit better, trying to neaten myself up, so I've been actually going to a barber's. I use a sound core, an Anchor sound core, for a little bit more oomph on my iPad or on my tablets, or the music that I'm playing. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and I've had that for years and it still works. I think it's like a sound core 2 or something. I've got a whole selection of fans, and I've got the Max Fan Deluxe on the roof, which does an amazing job of taking all that hot air straight out, and when I'm cooking, because by the kitchen you can take all the cooking smells and moisture and everything out, which is amazing. But apart from that, I think apart from the odd cables here, there and everywhere, and the little tiny gadgets and that is the bulk of my gadgets that I use in the motorhome on a daily basis to live full-time van life. And I mean, I've been living in here like for 5.5 years now, so I think I know what works and what doesn't, and I've kind of whittled them away, improved them, got rid of them. If they don't work, then I get rid of them. And yeah, because you can't have stuff taking up space in a motorhome and in a van, because space is a premium, space is limited. That is the gadgets, tech and toys that I use to live in a motorhome. If you want to win your own EcoFlow River, head on over to my Instagram now to this picture. Make sure you subscribe to my Insta, and make sure you leave a comment below what you're going to use it for, why you want it, what you want to do with it, and a random winner will be chosen by EcoFlow, and they will send that out to you shortly. The competition will run for, I'll put the competition dates up here now, and it will probably run for a couple of weeks. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to my Insta and you leave a comment in the description of that photo, and then you'll be in with a chance to win a river. Check out this video and this video because they're bangers, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hello?